be honest, it was a nice surprise because I was playing the PTR test server and I was like, it felt weird. Now when I entered this test, I was so surprised about the improvement, the clear changes they did to the movement and combat. And for the early stage, it's really nice. It's going nice. It's going in a good direction.
In terms of a progress perspective, on the development side, I would say I'm very satisfied compared to what we had in the last test. It was a huge improvement, gameplay wise and also like graphics and stuff.
I've been following the Scars of Honor since 2021, I think, when they first announced it. The game is very good. I love the graphics, I love the settings they put up. I really love the way they made the fighting style.
Even as someone who doesn't like PvP, the gameplay was still entertaining to me.
It felt really sluggish on the PTR, and right now on the PvP test, the BG test that we did, it felt like a different game.
I mean, I myself like combat, like action combat systems and also the tap target systems, so for me it's kinda whatever the makers of the games prefer. But in terms of gameplay aspects of it, and also how clean it feels now, it's a huge improvement. Because I remember on the old test, there were a lot of like things on some abilities, especially the ones that needed to be charged up, which now is pretty much gone as far as I noticed. And it's also a lot cleaner on the interactions with the environment, with the multiple targets around.
I had an issue with the archer, the silence in particular. Didn't allow me to do any autos.
I felt that sometimes the leap on the knight was really sluggish in terms of where I could place it really fast. Like the game wouldn't recognize what I was trying to do, even the placement or something. And there would be some overcumber of the abilities. If the knight was trying to do one ability, it didn't pop the other ability right away. It was like a bit sluggish, but I mean, it's early, so I can only hope that it will be fixed and fluid.
As for the mage, overall quite alright. Just one skill in particular that was rather troublesome on a gameplay perspective, with the charged up damage beam, which even locked on the target when the target moved behind a wall or something. But that might also be due to some small desync or something. But aside from that, the classes are quite nice, very polished compared to what we had before.
The biggest problem there was on this test was, without a doubt, the way to enter the game, client-wise, download-wise.
I'm really happy to be able to participate on that playtest, and I can't wait for the PvE content test.
I'm looking forward to play it, and I'm sure they're gonna make it even better when it's gonna launch.
So in general, I'm just looking forward to where the game goes in the future, and also in terms of like what kind of content it implements. I'm very much looking forward to see how it gets implemented. If it's specifically the Battlegrounds version, it depends. Like, if there are enough people around, then it's very enjoyable, even for a longer time. If there aren't enough around, it's basically a waiting simulator, for which you would need the open world to be available, so you can, you know, spend the time elsewhere. But as of a overall aspect, in terms of how it feels to play the game in general, I would definitely recommend it.
If I tell people to try this game, it's because the game is good. I mean, even in the early stage, the game is more fluid than games that are already on beta. So the people that like MMOs, RPGs, they will definitely come here by me, and I would not feel embarrassed to recommend it.